Hey everyone, and welcome to Motorcar channel. Today, we're going to dive into a really heartwarming English idiom that you've probably heard before, but you might not know the whole story behind it. So let's get right into it. First up, let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a bit of a jam and a total stranger, someone you've never met, just stepped in to help you out? Maybe your car died or you dropped all your groceries and someone just helped. It's a pretty amazing feeling, right? Just keep that memory in your mind as we go through this. Because that feeling, that moment of unexpected kindness is really at the heart of the idiom we're breaking down today, a good Samaritan. I'm sure you've heard it, but do you really know what it means? Or where it even comes from? Well, let's find out.
Okay, so first things first. What does being a good Samaritan actually mean?
The definition is actually really beautiful. A good Samaritan is simply someone who sincerely, genuinely helps another person who's in trouble. And here's the key, without expecting anything back. No reward, no recognition. It's just pure, selfless kindness. So if we break it down, the main characteristics are pretty simple, but they're so powerful. First, the help is sincere. It comes from the heart. Second, there's absolutely no expectation of getting something in return. And third, and this is a big one, it often involves helping a complete stranger. All right, so we get what it means, but where in the world did a phrase like that come from? Well, the origin is actually a pretty famous story. This whole idiom comes from a famous parable in the Bible. The story goes like this. A traveler gets attacked, robbed, and is just left for dead on the side of the road. A couple of people walk right past him, ignoring him. But then a man from a place called Samaria stops. He cleans the man's wounds, takes him to an inn, and pays for his care. It's the ultimate story of compassion from an unexpected source. Now, for the fun part. Let's see how you can actually use a good Samaritan in a real conversation. We'll look at the examples in both English and Indonesian to make it super clear, which is great if you're learning. So here's a perfect everyday example. You could say, a man stopped to help an old woman whose car had broken down. He was truly a good Samaritan. And as you can see on the left, the Indonesian sentence uses the phrase in the exact same way to describe that selfless act. And let's look at one more, this time in a broader sense. In English, you could say, we need more people willing to be a good Samaritan in our society. Again, the Indonesian version shows this perfectly. So you see, it's not just about one specific action, it can be about the kind of person we all want to be. So, as we wrap this up, what's the big idea here? What's the main message we should take away from this phrase? I think this just says it all, really. A good Samaritan is an everyday hero. They don't wear capes, they're not superheroes, they're just regular people who, in a single moment, make the choice to do something extraordinary, to stop and to help. And I'll leave you with this question to think about. Who has been a good Samaritan in your own life? And maybe, just maybe, the more important question, how can you be a good Samaritan for somebody else? And that's all for this explainer here on Motorcare channel. I really hope you found it helpful and maybe even a little inspiring. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.